To start the step up, we're going to place our working foot on a bench, and we want this hip to be at about 90 degrees. We don't want a bench that's too high. Okay, so about 90 degrees in the hip. We want equal weight on the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel of our working foot. We want all of our power coming from this front leg. My favorite cue for this is think about pushing this bench through the floor as hard as you possibly can. We'll lean slightly forward into this working foot, drive that bench down through the floor, through the arch of that front foot, and come all the way to standing straight up. There's a couple of different mistakes we see here, but by far the most common is this. By bouncing off of this back leg, I'm taking emphasis away from that front leg or that working leg. My favorite cue to combat this is pick up the toes on that back foot. That way you physically can't bounce off of that back leg. So we'll pick the toes up and then we'll drive that bench through the floor with that front leg. I will warn you, this change makes these very difficult, so if you've been using weight, you may need to lower your weight. Secondly, we want that front leg or that working leg to have that knee right in line with the third toe. Okay, we don't want to allow this knee to cave in significantly. Okay, this is another common mistake that I see. Excessive knee valgus or caving of the knee can create faulty movement patterns, place excessive load on the hip as well as the knee. Instead, I want you to think about squeezing this glute and screwing this foot into the bench. To go over our cues one last time, we're going to slightly lean the torso forward and drive the arch of this foot through the bench.